Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the London Lords. We'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. Ian Happ up to hit. Late with the swing there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one just misses. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings for the head. The high heat, too much on that one. And there's the strike. Pavetta, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Just misses. Now 2-2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, he'll find his way through it.
2 down, bases empty. Sammy Sosa, the next to hit. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Outside low. Ball 2. Got it. Strikes out. Leading off, Curtis Gray. Anderson.
Yep, that ball went out.
In the air, left field. 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
And a foul ball.
Ball, that's down. Ball.
Hammered down the right side, the foul. The 2-2. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner takes off. Throw to second.
He's in there. He's safe.
Safe. And the 1-0. Tied him up inside with that one. Man at second. Hit in the air out to center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Into center and a base hit. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Second inning set to go. And here's the slugger who starts at DH, Richie Sexson. That one's in there. That's strike 2. And a sleeper misses for a ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here's Chris Bryant now. It's in there, 0-1. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And that's it for a strike. 0-1. Late with the swing there. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. On the ground to short. Larkin sends it to first. Larkin gone. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Barry Larkin. In the air out to center. That one gets down for a hit. And a man aboard.
That is the right fielder, number 21, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Save. Inches through too late. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Line to right, base hit. Here comes Larkin. He crosses the plate and he scores. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. Quick toss first. Tag and they got him. Acuna picked off. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He muscles that one out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. He got on plane with that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that.
Pitch. Now here is Edgar Martinez. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Curtis Granderson. Fly to left his first time. Sliced hard, but foul. And the 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The 0-2. Got him. That's out number 2. Line drive. And that'll do it. Top half of the third inning, digging in, Johnny Bench.
The leader's clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
Ball.
On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Popped up and a foul ball. And a second. Swing. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Hat in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Out of here. He circles the bases. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. J.J. Weber getting ready to hit. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. Swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
No count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, David Justice. Out towards right center field. Sosa settles under this one, and there's one away. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Tied up here in the early going. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sosa, couple of steps in, and there are 2 down. Next to hit, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. On to the 4th. Now it's the DH, Richie Sexson.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they've forced the starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way. It's still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Good job to fight that one off. Runs out to 96 to record the punch out. Here is Chris Bryant. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got him swinging. Bottom bottom four. Here's Acuna now.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Now on the bump, Abner Uribe.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swings over the top of that one.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Strike two.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Here's the third baseman, Edgar Martinez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hot shot to first base, and we go to the top of the fifth. Stepping in, Barry Larkin.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
This one in the air, center field. Granderson on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Stays alive. All tied up at the top of the fifth. Swings through there, gets a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Willie McGee, went down on strikes his first time through. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Acuna moving back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Lee Smith.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And what are the...
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and they lead it. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brian Dozier. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And there's one down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
And first offering is fouled off. He hauls it in, 2 away. And next, the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. To third, Bryant. Throws the first, and that's the third out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Top 6. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Oh, that's inside.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
In the air to left center, Granderson on his way over. He's got it, and there's one down. That clears the zone. That is strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Got it. And here is Sosa to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
Everything like the pitch up hasn't offered on either one of those pitches.
That's strike 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bruce Sutter.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 1-0. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Larkin stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Slings to first. A great play deep in the hole. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Good eye in that spot.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw into second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ball, that's outside.
Sutter checks the runner. Acuna dives back in. Man at second. Out towards right center field. Sosa makes his way towards it, but won't get there. It's into the gap. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And the batter now, Edgar Martinez. 1 for 2. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Now quick throw to first. Real Muto back in there.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing, and he popped it up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Emilio Pagan gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground to third. They take the force out. That ends. Now it's the DH, Richie Sexson. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Swings through that.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
That's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Inside, ball 1.
Now he breaks his bat. Larkin on the run, throw to first.
Oh.
Nicely done for the out. Here's Bryant down. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top half of inning number 7. Swings. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dennis Santana. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Out to short. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next, for the Red Hawks, the first baseman, number 23, David Justin.
Foul ball. The 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
What a stop. There's one. Double play. What a... We're at the top of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 11.
Hey!
And that's number 17. What a game. That one drilled left field. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Willie McGee. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Hey!
Bunt attempt. Popped up. And that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Craig Kimbrell.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Here comes the 0-1. Half lays off.
That's ball 2.
On the ground.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Now it's the shortstop, Barry Larkin. 1 for 3. Quick move to first. And he's back safely. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. Kimbrell throws over. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a rope into center field, base hit. Fires it to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. And they take a 3-run lead. There goes Larkin. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Man at second. On a line. Takes it in for the out. JT Realmuto steps in. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Larkin on his horse coming home. The throw's offline, he's safe. And they lead by 4. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. And now Curtis Granderson. He's already homered here in this one. In the air to left center. Pat gets under it. And there's two away. Throws it away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
The batter, number 2, baseman Ryan Dozier.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Fights it off. You'll see another. 2 on, 2 outs. Up the middle. Weatherholt to first. That ends the inning. And we go to the ninth. John Franco will take over here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Struck out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. That's through there for a strike. Strike 2. Out without a swing. And they're down to their last out. Sosa in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. They're down to the final strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game. Greetings from Lord's Baseball Ground in the capital of England. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Ohio taking on London. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, number 25. Chris, how about a scouting report? Okay, all set to go. Curtis Granderson getting ready to hit. A sliding stop at short to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
That one fouled off. Nice grab. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting third.
At the plate, David Justice.
David Justice.
And a big swing and a miss.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And he grounds one to the right side. In time to Bush. That. Ian Happ up to hit. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy.
No, that's down. Ball.
The 1-1. Swing and a drive. Happ Daddy connects. Deep right field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting second, the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Late that time, and it's strike two. Got him swinging. Two down, bases empty. Now here is Sammy Sosa. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. Welcome back to Lord's Baseball Ground. Jorge Soler up at the plate. A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
The Hall of Famer Barry Larkin right there making a nice dive. This guy made plays like that are really tough for most people. Made him look routine. Remember, this guy was a 12-time All-Star.
And that one hit to first. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Waste no time there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Digging in, Barry Larkin.
Ball.
In the dirt. No score here in the second. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Man at second. Up the middle. In time to Bush. Now two out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That's to third, Bryant. And the inning is over. Back here in London, we head to the bottom of the second. Richie Sexson digs in now. That clips the corner. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. One gone here. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Swings through that one. Left field. And
foul
just
ball.
foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Bush
Did he go?
tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Chris Bryant in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing
and a miss. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. This one in the air, center field. McGee gets under it. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And a foul ball. Top of the third, no score.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
To third, Bryant. Tosses to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Fouled off. He was late. One and two here. In the air, right field. And that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Barry Larkin. Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna moving under this one. One away. Out towards right center field. Granderson moving under it. And there's two down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Willie McGee. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Two down, nobody on. Rolled slowly to first. Flips it. In time. Got him. As we go to the top of the fourth. Leading off, David Justice.
Number 23, David Justice.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One up, one down.
Up next for Ohio, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Single to right in his first trip.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Here's a 2-0. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And now 3-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Runner edges away at second.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Pickoff move to second. Soler back in on a dive. The 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Flips to second. That's one. Double play. What a twin killing. Welcome back to Lord's Baseball Ground. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
He was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings through that one for strike two. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Ball.
Got it. The strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So up next, Sammy Sosa.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss. Back here in London, here's Acuna. Ripped to third and caught. One pitch and one out.
Next for the Red Hawks, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's going to be Edgar Martinez. Bounced up the middle. Off balance throw in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
For the Red Hawks,
So the batting order turns over. And now Curtis Granderson, 1 for 2. And there's the ball.
That's low. That's
As
the
a
ball.
pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In time to Bush, and that's we head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in, Richie Sexson.
Well, these players just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting for London, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Comes up in.
Sometimes all it takes is one hit, so we'll see if they can break through and get something going.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
The third baseman.
Here's Bryant now.
Bryant.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Got
Ball,
close to
low.
the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think
Another one. That's 5.
Emilio.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Emilio Pagan. First pitch swinging.
you know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
That's hard hit in the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Pickoff throw. Dozier back on a dive.
And this lineup has no choice but to make an adjustment in the second half of this game. They have to try something different if they want different results. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Man at second. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. And here is Jorge Soler.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Pagan checks the runner, and he's back in there. Runner edges away at second. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Red Hawks, the left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Barry Larkin. Bryant fires over to first, and that will end. Welcome back to Lord's Baseball Ground, bottom of the 6th. Barry Larkin now at the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
No, ball.
Bunting for a hit. And that goes foul. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
On an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Willie McGee. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging for the strike. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Riley O'Brien.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
In plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's JT Realmuto.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. Out to short, Larkin. Over to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
No, that missed.
Granderson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. What a stop. Throw to second, and they get the out. Back here in London, set for the last half of the 7th, Ian Happ getting ready to hit.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And that's 9 in a row.
The second baseman, J.K. Weatherholt.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Another one. 10 straight strikeouts. Wow. Now at the plate, Sammy Sosa, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
The 2-2 now. They tried to get him to chase on a slider. Down and away. That's ball 4.
Take your base.
And that puts an end to the perfect game. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Realmuto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Cut on and miss. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Craig Kimbrell. Out to short. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for the the first baseman, number 23, David Justice.
Tap foul at the plate. Hard on the ground to first. Bush takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Jorge Soler will hit next. 1 for 3. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Jorge Soler goes deep. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 1-zip. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Two down, nobody on. That one lifted to left. Half drop steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Welcome back to Lord's Baseball Ground. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Bush, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. So digging in, Barry Larkin. And he drops it down the third baseline. Scoops it up barehanded.
No,
not in time. And the no-hitter is gone. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tying run is at first. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Your base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that is the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Lee Smith. Foul ball. In the air, right field. Sosa on his way over. And there's one away. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. That went over. It's a ground rule double. It's an automatic double. JT Realmuto steps in. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Swing and a slow roller. Fires to first in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel along.
Dennis Santana on the pitch here. And there's a foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in London. Bottom of the 9th. Willie McGee digs in now.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Now pitching.
The left-hander on now, John Franco.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Trying to keep
that
good
missed. That's a
speed
ball.
off the bases.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That's off the inside corner.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that skips in the dirt. Got him swinging for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. So up next, J.J. Weatherholt. Ball 1 there. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Out of here. And this game is tied.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raleigh Fingers. Check on the runner, and he's back safely.
He beat the throw.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Coming home. And they lead it in the 10th. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy.
He's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Justice in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to third. Bryant throw to first in time. 2 down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there.
And the batter now, Jorge Soler. He's already homered in this game.
Ohio, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. This one in the air center field. McGee under it, brings it in, and that is that. Welcome back to Lord's Baseball.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Darren O'Day.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. That one's upstairs.
That's a ball.
Ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one for strike two.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
So the tying run at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Bryant in the box now. Takes strike one. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Okay, is just one strike away. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left.